Hello beautiful people, welcome back to New Face Entertainment. We thank you, we appreciate you for coming, and also for those who are coming for the first time, please hit the red subscribe button and God will continue to bless you in all your endeavors. Thank you.
Federal government bow pressures suspends new BVN policy. The federal government on Friday apologized to Nigerians for misleading them when it ordered all account holders in the country's financial institutions to register their details again. It would be recalled that the government had yesterday, Thursday, asked all persons holding accounts across financial institutions, including insurance firms, to fill and submit self-certification forms. It threatened to block access to defaulters' accounts or impose a monetary penalty. The tweet read, "This is to notify the general public that all account holders in financial institutions, banks, insurance companies, etc. are required to obtain, complete and submit self-certification forms to their respective financial institutions. Persons holding accounts in different financial institutions is required to complete and submit the form to each of the institutions. The forms are required by the relevant financial institutions to carry out due diligence procedures in line with the Income Tax Regulation 2019. The self-certification form is in three categories: form for entity, for controlling person, individuals having controlling interest in a legal person, trustee, etc. Form for individual. Failure to comply with the requirement to administer or execute this form attracts sanctions which may include monetary penalty or inability to operate the account. For more inquiries, visit FIRS website. This is despite the existing bank verification number, national identification number, and national identity management commission in the country. However, the federal government on Friday apologized for the misleading information, saying that not everyone would have to re-register with the banks. The Federal Inland Revenue Service (FIRS) on its Twitter handle on Friday clarified the publication for financial institutions account holders in Nigeria to complete the self-certification form pursuant to the Income Tax Common Reporting Standard Regulations 2019, which is for the fulfillment of automatic exchange of information requirement. We apologize for the misleading tweet. The tweet is now deleted. It went up yesterday. Wow. This country can never stop amazing us, with all the BVN. Do you know what the BVN took? The BVN linked all our accounts. If you have 7 accounts, just like a lot of Nigerians have different accounts, you wouldn't want to blame anybody for having more than one account. Personally, individually, people open account because you may go to this bank and the bank, or probably the bank is not where you don't have the ATM close to you, or you go to a particular place and you can't find the ATM of that bank, or probably you take your ATM card. Sometimes you take your ATM card to another bank and that bank will refuse to dispense money to your card. So, people want situation whereby, okay, I have bank with account. I have account with bank, and I want to withdraw my money, and I went to another bank, and that bank is saying it's not going, but it's working for maybe some other banks, and including those that have the card from that bank. So what will I do? That means I have to look for the bank that owns the ATM. So in instances like that, people want to have different accounts, and sometimes, like, all these things is as a result of what has been happening, just like even happening in the telecommunications, whereby you have more than one line. You have this line, you have that line. So a lot of people have like 3 to 4 lines, so that when you try this particular one, we may say network or something is busy, and sometimes you hold a phone and your friend is close to you. You just want to test, and you try to call your friend's phone and they say it's switched off. Those are the things we see in this country. So a lot of people have different accounts. Not even because why would you want to have different account when you can have one account, and if they send money to it, you don't have issues. So there are some banks that have policies. Some will have, like, you may be operating a particular bank and the charges is so high, but in another bank they don't even make attempt to charge for any of those charges. So you begin to wonder, in the same country, different banks, all the banks having different policies. So for it, I may want to bank with a bank that doesn't have those ridiculous charges. So what is really happening in this country? We don't know. Today you tell us that BVN is so strong, as we know, is a secured identification number whereby it links all accounts. If you have 2 accounts, it links the 2 accounts to the extent that there's this soft credit apps or institutions that have apps. I'm not talking of the traditional banking system. I'm talking of the new ones we have, like you want to loan a quick loan, you can get it right from your phone and all that. If you default in paying paying back those accounts because of your BVN, they can link to any of your account. If you give them GT and you have Zenith, and you now remove all the money from GT, you stop paying money to GT because you are owing them. They have a way they link. Once they just tell CBN, like, this is what happened, they show them the transaction that you are owing them. Go and put money in that Zenith. The money will zap until you pay up your debt. Okay, so the BVN is so strong that it makes these people to feel like, anybody can borrow money without collateral. So you feel like, so I can borrow money without collateral. How are they doing it? It is the BVN that gave them the backbone. The BVN gives backbone to a lot of things, but the old BVN, we all know that there are some people, it is obvious, it's not like I'm speculating or anything. There are some people that are exempted from this BVN. So are they these people? Is it these people that you are talking about that they should go and do their registration? Because we don't know. Because there are some people that are exempted from this BVN, due to, like, their ways now. So is it those people you are talking of? And you should be specific. Don't come and making a public tweet like that, because before you know, these banks will start bringing all sort of measures. CBN will start. Someone made a very funny statement. He said after the Edo election, they will come back to it. What do you think? You think what the federal government did, they are going to come back to it, or they are just pulling our legs for now? I would like to see your comment in the comment section. Please do leave your comment and let us hear your own opinion. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.
Please
bye.
Subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Subscribe. Share this video. Subscribe to this channel. Tell your friends to subscribe to this channel. Subscribing to this channel is very, very